So I don't think anybody is going to be shocked when we hear the fact that the Falcon and the Winter Soldier will have some pretty big action sequences. Now, one of the stunt people involved with the series, who has previously worked on Endgame, Infinity War, and Watchmen, says that the action sequence he's involved with is quite possibly on par or one of the most ambitious ones he's ever been a part of. So this news comes from the Screen Forum podcast, and they interviewed star performer John Nani. And he went on to talk about, obviously, the various jobs worked on, being involved with the likes of Avengers Endgame, Avengers Infinity War, and Watchmen. And that's some of the bigger scale things he's worked on. But then he wanted to talk about the upcoming project that he has that people will be able to see him as part of something. And it was the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And he said that he's excited to get back and finish up that series. But also he talks about the fact that he got to work with Anthony Mackie, Sebastian Stan, Emily Von Camp, and Daniel, and he got to be part of a major action sequence that he says was just about on par or quite possibly even bigger than things he's done previously. Now again, this does seem pretty insane, right? Because let's think about this. Endgame, Infinity War, and Watchmen. But we know that they're really trying to sell the Falcon and the Winter Soldier as blockbuster film in TV series form, and it's going to be the first one from Marvel Studios, so they gotta really impress people. And this would be a way to do it, because if we look at the likes of, let's say, the Winter Soldier movie, that had one of the best action sequences in the MCU because of everything that was going on towards the third act of the film. So it's really not going to be surprising that there's going to be some giant action sequence involving all of these characters, plus what I would assume is multiple other things we haven't even seen due to the fact that there's actually been, well, a lack of leaks when it comes to this, more so than any of the actual film productions. Now what the sequence could be, who knows? It's been teased already. We've talked about it, that the Falcon and the Winter Soldier will have some connection to WandaVision to some degree and vice versa. I mean, for all we know, we could get to the last action sequence in the series, and literally Wanda opens up a portal and here comes her Doctor Strange, her children all grown up, Vision, and then they fight a different iteration of Hydra. Like, we really don't know, and I think that's sort of what's great about this, is that we just have to wait, and whatever it is, we're probably in for a treat. Because again, when it comes to TV, we're never, ever even going to understand what the scope and size of this is till we see it. Because again, they don't want to spoil anything for us, and we really haven't seen much. We just know there's going to be some pretty big action sequences, considering that they were doing major sets and they were doing major street closings all around the world and jumping all around the globe, shooting many of these action sequences that we've seen set photos from. So a matter of time till we find out what it is.